Hey everybody, it's me, Christy, coming in with my week 18 update. Those of you who are just tuning in, I started off my journey in April of 2012, and at that time I weighed 248. That was not my highest recorded weight. My highest recorded weight was about 298. The day of my surgery was October 15th, 2012, and at that time I weighed 263. And today I am at 194, which makes a 2-pound loss from last week, and a total of 54 pounds total. I would like to lose about 50 more pounds. My surgeon's update was last week, and I got to see him and talk about a few things, and just where his expectations were about where I was and if he was happy or not. And I am extremely happy with things, and the things that we talked a lot about, some things that have changed and have helped me get along this far along in my journey. And I really have to say this community has helped a lot, like researching what everybody's going through and finding out there's quirky things that you've experienced that I'm experiencing, and just meeting some really, really great people along the way. I know that in the beginning I had some worries about being able to get my water and my liquids down, and I was avid tea drinker beforehand, and I was never really a liquid calorie kind of person, so I got out of pop like before I had my kids and when I was out of high school and stuff. So any pops or anything that I had along those lines were all a diet pop, just because I have the background of my parents are both diabetic, so that kind of is in my family history. So I didn't want to have to be worried about getting sugars and stuff from pops. I had this one client come into me, and she had just started coming into me like right around the time when I was getting my surgery done, and I was talking to her, and it turned out that she had had the RNY years and years ago, and she really soothed a lot of my questions and stuff that I had, and I was very much able to learn a lot from what she had to say. And you different people come into your life, and you meet them for a reason, and it's just one of those things. It's funny how different people come in and out of your life. I was going to have surgery, and she's like, she gave me a gift, and she said, you're going to need this. And she had given me a tumbler, and here's my tumbler, and it's a 24-ounce tumbler, and I know that if I get 3 to 4 of these bad boys in a day, I've got all my water for the day. So right now I'm at 4. And I really miss out. I really miss it if I have less than 3. So I make sure to get at least 4 of these guys in a day. And I was just talking to Bridget the other day, and I was watching her video, and it just resonated with me. For some reason, this is something that I had to pay forward. So I wanted to send her one in England, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. But soon, tomorrow, Bridget will be getting her little tumbler. I'm going to send this to you, Bridget. You're awesome. Thank you for doing all your awesome posts. But, yeah, so, you know, my little weight loss buddy. And, let's see what else. I'm a creature of habit, so I like to, like for breakfast, and, well, I'll get into this. You know, for like breakfast, I like to make like an omelet, and I usually put like one slice of ham in it, and like a little sprinkle of cheese and salt and pepper. And I'm just like a creature of habit. So I'll have that, and I'll have like 8 of those little round crackers. I usually like getting those Savorites from Aldi's. My favorite store ever. Love Aldi's. And so that is something that I would have for breakfast. Lunch and dinner, I always try and have protein first. So for lunch, I usually try and do, like they have these chicken creations that they have already pre-cooked meats in the frozen food section of our supermarket here. And they have chicken and they have beef, and it's actually really good. So I usually try and have a couple of pieces of that. I can usually sit down and have about 8 little strips. So, and that's really good for me. So, and that's where I get most of my protein from during the day. And then in the evening, I'll usually cook dinner for everyone. So I usually cook a round dinner, like I'll have a protein, a vegetable, and a starch. And I'll cook that up, and I'll give it to my family, and I try and cook well-rounded meals, so that when I go to have it, I know that what's in there is good. If it's good for me, it's good for them, you know, and that's the way I look at it. So so that I get all of my protein in during the day. Right now, I don't do any protein shakes or anything like that. I don't know if that's going to change. I don't know. I've cut my hair, as you can tell. I've cut my hair. It's a little asymmetrical. And I have lost a lot of hair. I've noticed a little bit of dryness in my skin. I'm freezing. Like my body can't get warm enough. So I do have like a heated mattress pad, and my showers are super, super hot. I don't think anybody in their right mind would take as hot showers as I do. But so as I was talking about before, I saw my surgeon, and we were talking about, you know, the things that have helped us. And I have my tumblers that I have, and you know, being just a creature of habit, always do protein first. My surgeon always had a 4-rule plan, and they're in the back of my mind, and they're always in my mind. Hold on one second. Let me grab them. Okay. It goes out. It's a magnet. How cute is that? A magnet. Dr. Bend My Ear's 4 rules. And it says, number 1, eat until you're full and don't graze. No longer than 30 minutes per meal. Now, my meals now are probably like 20 minutes. That's how quick I eat. I attribute that to maybe just sort of eating and running to do hair or something. And then number 2 is don't drink with your meals for up to 1 hour after eating. Now, I don't eat a half hour before, or I don't drink liquids a half hour before I eat. I don't drink them during the meal, and I don't drink them an hour after. So, and I'm like that because I feel so full after I'm done drinking that I don't feel hungry anymore. And who knows if that's going to last, but I love it. Number 3 is no liquid calories. Sodas, fancy coffees, alcohol, or ice cream. Now, sodas, I don't drink sodas. Don't like them. Fancy coffees, I haven't had fancy coffees in forever. I think, gosh, way before April, I had given them up. Alcohol. I did have an alcoholic beverage. I did. Martini. Martinis are my favorite. And my one place makes these pear martinis that are out of this world. And then ice cream. Okay. Ice cream. Do you consider fudge bars ice cream? Because I get the lowest amount of carbs, like for fudge bars. Or every once in a while, great once in a while, I'll have a little eclair for a treat, you know. So in my mind, this is a lifestyle change for me. So I have to be comfortable in doing the things that I'm doing. And this is for me, you know. This is what's right for me. So, and then number 4 is make sure you have your protein at every meal. Now, every meal I have protein. Protein, and that's the very first thing that I eat. If I feel full after eating my protein, I don't go for the other stuff. And I have to be honest with you, I've cut back a lot on breads and pastas and things of that nature. Breads, pastas, rices, you name that carby stuff, it's out of the diet for right now anyway. If that ever comes back, I don't know. I wouldn't miss it. I don't really miss it at all. So for right now, those are the 4 rules that I like to keep in my mind when I'm going through all this, because it's a lifestyle change for me. And we sat down and we were talking for a while and began to talk about exercise. Now, I'm a walker. I like to walk. I got a bike this year for my birthday, and me and my girls are going to go for bike rides and stuff. And I do have a treadmill, and I try and walk about 3 miles 3 days a week. And that's where I'm at right now with that. I know I'm never going to be a runner. And I sat there and I told my physician's assistant that, and she looked at me and goes, "You never know. Maybe run for 5 minutes and walk the rest." So for me, if I'm not comfortable doing it, I probably won't do it, but maybe I will. I don't know. This journey is never ending and opening my eyes all the time. I have to say that I feel positive. I feel confident. I feel no depression. I was suffering from depression badly before. And I'd have to say the first 50 pounds, I've lost that and gained so much confidence in myself. And, you know, it's just one of those things that happens. So I'm very excited about that, and very excited just to be down 54 pounds. And I can't wait till next week, because hopefully another 2 pounds will come off. I'm going to cross my fingers. But, yeah, the tumblers, very cool. Bridget, it's coming your way. I will see you later, guys. Thanks.